Hello, I'm starting a visual novel. I'm starting a visual novel called I think Lost Faces. Um uh I've never played it or anything. There's a saying that BB girls will take all of a mother's beauty while she's pregnant. My mother is very beautiful, but she must have been very selfish. For I was born without a face. Actually, I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. I was a perfectly healthy baby, a healthy child, other than the fact that I didn't have a face. No one could see me smile or cry, but I still did these things without anyone knowing. My parents tried so hard as they could to raise me for as long as they could, but they decided that they had no choice but to abandon me. Once I stole a face. The first face I stole was my father's face. I did it once as a baby. It wasn't violent. But when I was 4, I did it again. Apparently this time the process was painful for my father. Though there was no lasting effects, my mother said she could still hear the sound of him dissolving and compressing every time she tried to fall asleep. Next day, my parents decided to abandon me. I was only 4, but I was still alone. Yet I couldn't blame my parents. It wasn't their fault that I was born this way. But it's not mine either. I managed to survive when I stole the face of a passerby. People took pity on a child all alone, not knowing that I was wearing someone else's face. The process of taking a face is emotionally complicated, but mechanically simple. When I need a face, one simply comes to mind. Without any hair or a fancy dress, I can imagine what they look like. The person themselves disappears completely, their bones crunching and skin dissolving as their body is erased from the world. They leave a fleshy mask behind. It's incredibly convincing, but the hard part is playing the role. I can take a face for however long I want, but I try not to limit each face to a day. Becoming someone else is an emotionally taxing thing, and you start to lose yourself. When I can, I live my life faceless, only covered up in sunglasses, hat, and mask. A machine speaks for me, and I can often disguise myself as a normal person without stealing a face. But it's 2 days before my birthday, and I want to live a normal life. I put on the face of someone young, but still a few years older than me. Kitty, 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 kitty. No. I had a kitty up here. The room is unfamiliar and decorated in a way that I would never prefer. But if I want to keep their face for a day, I have to be them believably. To assume their identity, I have to know them. There's a cat. Oh! No cat. Electric guitar. It's gathering dust but looks cool sitting in the corner. A used box of cheap blue hair dye. The tube is slightly stained with it. Posters of a band that I don't know. They have a lot of makeup on and their faces are attractive. A girl and adults who I can only assume are her parents. They look like a loving family. This girl seems complicated. Though they almost always are. People have much richer lives than most would ever know. You can only know this much by being the person themselves. Sarah, come down for dinner. Sarah. More like Sarah. In a sec. Nah. Sweetie, help set the table. Yes, Mom.
Wow, so obedient today. Not going to put up a fight?
Oh, and your hair. You dyed it back? After you made such a big fuss about getting weirder with your hair? I guess I just missed the blonde. Yeah, right. What's up with you today, honey?
Hey,
You're looking a little unusual. And your mannerisms are strange. You aren't our Sarah. You aren't our Sarah.
she's not our daughter.
Game over.
I fucked up.
Blue. In a sec. Is that better, sweetie? Help set the table. Fine.
Done, of course, with your usual sass.
Humph. The blue's looking nice and dark. Retouch the color? Yeah, last night.
I think it's a bit of much, but... well, whatever makes my little girl happy.
I made your favorite tonight. Thanks.
Thanks. That's rare.
I'm just really grateful for you guys. Thanks for supporting me, even if you don't really understand me sometimes. Of course, sweetie. How would we do anything else?
Don't forget you have your guitar lesson early tomorrow. So eat up and then head to bed.
Okay. I've been Sarah for almost a day. I'm so jealous. I want to live like this forever. I'm always tempted, but I can't. If I did, I'd be taking the real Sarah away from the people who love her. And I would lose myself. And for now, I can enjoy it. It's the day before my birthday and I want to live a normal life. I put on the face of someone completely different from me. It's always easier when they live alone. Glasses of various kinds of alcohol littered around the room. Is this how this guy really lives? Started aside for college bachelor degree. He majored in cinema and digital media. I suck at physical games for a console I've never played with. Good hobby to get lost in. A letter from Jesse to Lila, apologizing for various wrongdoings. Seems like he needed to apologize. Jesse, I know you're home. Come on out and talk to me. Come out here and talk to me. Lila. Jesse, we seriously need to talk. I know we've been staying away from each other for the past few days, but I feel like we won't get anywhere if we don't just talk it out. Can you please open the door so that we can have a real conversation? Open? What happened to you? What are you? I gamed over again. Keep closed. I'm sorry, I still need more time to think. Are you kidding me? How are we supposed to fix anything if you won't even talk to me? Here, I need you to have this. Apology letter. You wrote this? Yeah, and everything I said in it is true. I really mean it. Okay, I'll come back another day. But only if the letter feels genuine, okay? Okay, Lila. I really care about you. I care about you too. Let's try to make this work. I'll call you. I hope these two figure things out. I can tell that they both really love each other. I'm always curious about what happens to people after I lose their mask and they take over their own lives again. Even though I never want to live this life, I wonder what it's like to be loved like that and love someone else like that. It is my birthday and I do not want to be alone. I spend the day without stealing a face. I feed the ducks, dip my toes into the ocean, and listen to records at the record store. But I can't keep living like this. This life. The street where I grew up, I know the name well. All I have to do is peer in and find the one I grew up in. It's them. Why? How can they live so happily while I live like this? It's not fair. I want to live that life too. I want to know what it's like to live like that life. It's late past 9. The room is cold. I feel like a ghost. A set of matching mugs, hers and his. Their love seems real. A happy-looking family. A young girl who isn't me. How to move on after losing your child. Is it possible that they feel a hint of guilt? Toys that I recognize. Toys that I played with as a child. They've been played with since I left. Someone's awake at this time. I don't have time. It's you, isn't it? You're the one Mama told me about. The faceless girl. The one who isn't supposed to be real. Who are you? I'm... Tawila? Kawaila? And I think you're my sister. Mama told me stories about a girl with no face. She told me that it was all just made up. But the way she told me these stories seemed too real. You don't have the same curse? You're beautiful. I have pieces of the same curse. My greatest struggle has always been that I have 2 faces. Mama told me to keep it hidden. That it was her fault for being so selfish the first time. That I'm her greatest joy. But also her second punishment. Then I must be her first. Mama's made me a lot of mistakes, but I still love her. Me too. I've never had it in me to really blame her. Though I know that I should. I can't blame her, but I can't keep living like this. Please. Papa told me about how his face was stolen before. However you do it, please. The process is really... I don't care how painful it is. Please. Okay. Did she steal the face that was on the head or the front face? Well, now you got a face, girl. The end. Thank you for playing. Nice! How the heck do I screenshot? That was a good game. Good short game. I apologize for laughing, though. Oh! Well, that's weird. I could have put it full screen the whole time. Well, that's my fault. I apologize for that. Oh, God. I'm trying to figure out how to screenshot, but I don't know how. I'll figure it out later after the recording. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's not supposed to be that long. It's just a one-off. I feel really bad that I don't upload, but like I've always felt like really bad and stuff, and I hate it. And I feel really bad for complaining all the time to any of my friends about my circumstances, and I'm trying very hard to learn to not do that lately. I don't even know why I'm saying this. But I've been basically I'm just trying to not talk about my problems because I know people don't want to hear it. But like I haven't been feeling the best lately. So that's why I haven't been recording, and I just or it's just something I don't know, something wrong with my head that I can't exactly explain. I'm not even joking, not even remotely. But that's why I maybe wasn't like recording because I wasn't like motivated to record for a while, and I always take breaks, like long breaks. Sometimes it takes years, sometimes it takes months. Um, that's just how I am. But I've known some ADHD people who are like that. So maybe it's not just me. It's just, and I'm not saying all ADHD people are like this. I'm just saying that I've seen some ADHD people who are like this, who they're too distracted or they're just not motivated. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, this was pretty good. I I really don't have much to say because it's pretty short. I thought that was pretty good though, and it's an interesting concept of stealing faces. I didn't think this was that bad. It's not. I'm not critiquing or criticizing it too much, but it didn't really feel like horror. I mean, it felt like a little bit creepy that she steals faces and stuff, and she looks like this. Yeah, that is kind of creepy. But it didn't really scare me or anything. I just kept getting game overs until I just learned to not do that. I hope you all enjoy it. I apologize for not uploading. I will be uploading maybe some more Scarlet Hollow soon. Mainly about Reese and maybe another demo. I'm gonna record a demo of something that hasn't been finished yet. Maybe for the main channel. Also, if you haven't known, um, since I am just now recording a video on this main channel, I have a few videos up on my other channel. Um, the one where I had a singing video of Persona 5. That video, excuse me, that channel now has started 2 playthroughs. One of them is Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and the other is Animal Crossing for the GameCube that I started recording. I wish I could stop saying but yeah, I uploaded some videos on there. If anyone wants to check them out, they're not really family friendly because I still cussed in them a little bit. But and I'm like disappointed in that, so I put that they're not for kids or something. I don't freaking know. I did put them that they're not for kids, but I didn't like restrict it too much. Because I feel bad when I do that because it's meant to be family friendly, and I keep forgetting that to not cuss on my other channel. So I'll probably try my best not to cuss, but sometimes I'll put, oh, this isn't for kids, or other times I will put, yes, it is for kids if I didn't cuss. I plan to play other games on that channel, like Luigi's Mansion and other games. I don't know about this channel. I don't know. I don't know really. I was planning to do more Reese videos for Scarlet Hollow, but I don't know if I really want to do that. I do want to show some more of his romance though. That and I will be showing more of the romance that I picked that's in my route. And I am considering going back and picking the hot trait and showing that. Yeah, that's where I'm showing that. I've also thought about showing some changes I made, but I don't know. Maybe they'll put them back. put back the original changes in. I don't know some of them. And then I thought about showing Mystical, but I personally don't think Reese prefers Mystical. I think that he just gets a little bit embarrassed when you bring up the paintings or something, but it gives a deeper emotional understanding of him. Um, so I understand that part. So it does seem good for Reese to pick that trait. But I don't think it's something that he actually prefers. The Debs never said that he preferred any trait, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm blabbing on. I know. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. I didn't get to say much. I just goofed a little bit here and there. I'll record more stuff, I promise. Bye.